Click-through rate optimization is also going to be new for, well, not new, but just more important now in 2026. So hybrid titles with personality that deliver better click-through rates are what you're shooting for here. So optimizing title tags on your webpage that increases your click-through rates by using emotional language, first-person pronouns like I or my, and then personality-driven phrasing. These titles are often going to resemble YouTube-style headlines that are attention-grabbing, but it's got to fully deliver on the promise to maintain that EEAT. That's going to be that trust factor there. Why does it matter now? Well, click-through rate is a direct ranking signal. High-performing titles boost your organic visibility. So if your item is surfacing and people click on it more often than maybe somebody else in that same position, you're going to get a boosting rank usually. As Google replaces more traditional links with the AI overviews, click-through rate for the remaining blue links is more important than ever. Because, like I said, 60% or so of all searches don't go with clicks. The other 40% do, and you want to make sure that you're getting that 40% and not your competitor. So it's really important. So titles that sound human, emotional, or personal can outperform generic keyword stuffed ones. And I'm going to give you some examples of those too. How does it work? Well, first person titles like my review after 30 days feel more authentic, generate higher engagements. Emotional or curiosity driven hooks increase click-through rate, signaling to Google that users find the content helpful. You ever click on something just because you want to know what the hell that title said? I do it all the time. What about videos? You ever watch a video just because of the title? Let's say you want to go, what is that? Right? You want to know what's there. Now, we're not talking about like, overdoing things. Like we said, you have to, give people the information that they're reading out. You don't want to, I mean, there's been plenty of times where I've read an article or a title they go into and there's nothing about what the title. It's just clickbait, they call that, right? Get you to click through, but then there's really no value when you get there. That's garbage. People hate that. They're out. So, if the title overpromises and underdelivers, Google may rewrite the tag or the content may lose trust and ranking. And that's true. Google does often rewrite your title tags if they feel like you're stuffing keywords in it or it doesn't really add value or the content on the page that the user is looking for might be a piece of that content that answers their question and they may surface that in the title tag over what you already have written out there. So titles of personality stand out in the cluttered search engine result pages. A high click-through rate tells the search engines that your content is more valuable than maybe somebody else's. And the tactic is easy to implement and to test across your existing pages. The cons is that clickbait style titles that don't deliver can damage your EAT, right? People bail out on you, right? Like as I mentioned. Google may overwrite misleading or underperforming titles, so they'll give you something else that's there. And it takes nuance, as overdoing the emotional phrasing can backfire if you just don't do it right. Here's some examples, right? Here's like first person experience titles. My honest take on local SEO after 90 days. What I learned fixing a slow WordPress site. Or how about the curiosity without clickbaiting? This one title change improved my clicks. Why this page started getting more traffic. You've got outcome focused but grounded, like how I increase click-through rates using simple title edits, what works for click-through rates in search right now. And then you have time-bound and specific titles, like my SEO results after 30 days of testing titles, or how 1 week of title updates paid off, and so on down the line. This is what we're talking about. These are title tags. It's the tags that we're going to find. Like if we go back to that, how do I change the title and go down to like where the actual blue links are? We're talking about what's here, right? This is how to change, how to change, how to change. How do you change your own tire? How to change a tire. Once you use, remind yourself how to change a tire. So that might be a better kind of title, right? That's what we're talking about. These click-through rate optimization by creating these more valuable click-through rates, okay? Your best practice, like we said, rewrite them, including a first-person language and emotional hooks. Run some A/B tests on headlines to balance click-through rate gains with authenticity. Ensure that every high click-through rate title matches the page's actual value and promise once your user gets to the page.